Yes, I am in the middle of a project. And yes, this idea has been nagging at me. And I mean, who wouldn't give in to that? Hey, welcome back to my channel. If you aren't familiar with me, my name is Kay Thorne, but you can call me Kay or Croissant. You know, not sharing my name on the internet. Anyways, let me back up a bit. So yes, I am in the middle of my main WIP right now, but I'm trying something new. I just finished the official draft a few days ago, so now I'm trying not to think about it, look at it, or even edit it for a week or two. We'll see how long I last. To get out of that world, I am here today to plan my new WIP with you. Just a small project for now, but maybe it could grow and get published later on. But this is an idea that has been nagging at me and yelling at me with this little voice in the back of my head, so I'm gonna get into it now. Anyways, let's jump into the next chapter of the video, brainstorming. I do have a quick little note. So I am going to be kind of explaining the process of how I brainstorm this idea with you and showing you a little bit of what I write down and type, but I'm not going to show you all of it as fear of my work being stolen. So if you choose to stick around, just enjoy the aesthetics of the video and the explanation, but I'm not going to show too much into the idea itself. Okay, so I kind of want to show you the main idea of the book. I'm thinking this could be turned into a short series, but for now I'm just going to start with planning a simple plot for one book. So what I blacked out are things that I think could be twists later on. So yeah, but this is the main idea so that you can kind of see what I'm planning out. Yeah, so that's kind of like your peek at the idea itself. I added a little more to the brain dump, and now I'm going to move on to character creation. I'm going to go ahead and type just because it's easier, and I will show you the screen again when I am done, because I don't see a problem with showing character names and kind of I might show a couple of their abilities, give you like 2 of them. I don't think I'm going to give all of them away though. Okay, so I decided to just show you the twins, that I have planned 5 characters and their initial names and ages and their the knacks that they have and the things that get them into the academy. So for the twins, we have Sammy Vance and Nash Vance. One has a photographic memory strong as iron. I wrote pretty self-explanatory, that's just for myself because I'll remember. But Sammy can look at a map, let's say, and not need it again. If she walks into a building, she immediately knows the layout, and so this is helpful when they're planning heists, let's say. And she also remembers any face she passes, even if she just glances at them. And for Nash, he's the one of the group who will distract any you get it. I can't find the word, but he's the one who will distract and deceive to get them in where they need to be. So yeah, this is just the base planning, and now I'm going to move onto Pinterest boards, which will also help me with finishing character planning, which is finishing their descriptions. So I'll be typing their looks in as I make my Pinterest board. I'm gonna be honest when I say I usually have better luck when I'm looking on Pinterest. I did find some good pins though, so I saved those just off the screen recording because it took a little while. And I figured out some character profiles. So that's really just my process on that. Just kind of thinking about it and getting it down. And I'll be honest with you, for character names, I have a list in my notes app on my phone. And whenever I see a pretty name while I'm out somewhere or in another book, I just write it down because it's so pretty that I want to put it in mine. So that's kind of where I got the ideas for today, and I just checked them off in my notes app. So use a similar method if that works for you. It really works well for me. I've got a lot of names in there. Anyways, we're going to move on to outline creation now. And still, I'm not going to show you too much of it, but I'll explain how I section it. And for outlining, I like to go back old school, so I'm going to get off of my computer and write this one down, especially because when I'm typing, I like to have it right next to me instead of split screen. I like it on paper, and I honestly just like writing with a pen. So this is one of my messier notebooks. As you can see, I've ripped quite a bit out of it, but these are where some of my blank pages are. So what I like to do is from my brain dump, just kind of dump onto here. And yes, I know it's kind of the same thing as typing it in my computer, but when I put it on paper, it's a little more organized and put into paragraphs instead of bulleted. So I'm going to write paragraphs about different parts of the book, and then I'll go, depending on how many pages it takes, I'll go to the next, and I'll write, if I'm having a prologue, I'll write prologue, and then I'll kind of just write a small synopsis of what I want to happen in that chapter. And with my outlines, usually it's easy to stray away from the exact synopsis I have and kind of leak into the next one when I'm writing, and that's okay because this is just like rough draft outlining. So I'm gonna make my rough outline. Yeah, enjoy the aesthetics. Okay, when I first planned this video, I thought I'd kind of be really showing you my screen, like screen recording right from my computer, showing you when I planned my brain dump and my characters, and then when I wrote a rough chapter 1. But I realized as making it that I didn't want to show that much, so I did plan to write a very rough chapter 1 with you, but honestly, in doing that, it's just going to be me doing it and you looking at clips of me from the sides again, and I'll kind of just give you a rough summary of it. And I don't know really if I actually want to do that in this video because I feel like I'm not putting enough into it. So I think I'm just going to end here with a cute little, I say this word a lot, you're gonna get to know that, but a cute little aesthetic ending just to it. And yeah, I thought there'd be more to this video, but I don't want any work being stolen. So yeah, no chapter 1 today. I do need other long form video ideas, so if you have any, please let me know down in the comments. All right, let's wrap this up. wasn't much to this video, but like I said, give me your other video ideas down in the comments. Please keep them strictly like reader-writer friendly. Yeah, I know there wasn't much to this. I had more of an idea for it, and honestly, I really just need some content right now. So this is going to get published anyway. If you enjoyed the video, maybe, please leave a rose emoji down in the comments and leave this video a beautiful like. Thank you, thank you. The idea that I wrote today, don't expect anytime soon because I still have to edit and publish my main WIP, which I'm trying to put off, but now that's the little voice in the back of my head that wants me to edit. So we'll see, yeah, how long I last without editing that. It's just a method I heard and I wanted to try. I did not do this with my last book, but yeah, sneak peek at the cover. It's gonna be blurred out. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, Rosies. I love that you're here and enlarging my community. What a bad word to use. Thanks for watching. Hopefully the next video is better. Give me your ideas, please. Bye.